All right, everyone. We have Arizona here on the podium with Coach Lloyd, Christian Coloco, and Benedict Matherin. Coach, you can give an opening statement, then we'll open it up for questions.
Yeah, it was a great win. Great win for Arizona basketball today. I mean, I knew this game was going to be hard. These first games in these tournaments, especially when you have a bye, they're like this. You know, the other team has a little rhythm and a little bit of belief from a special game the day before where they, kind of pulled a rabbit out of a hat, so to speak. But, you give them a ton of credit, and they're a spirited group, high-character group, and I knew it was going to be a tough game today. And I tip my hat to Stanford. They played great. They had a good plan, and you know what? And then a lot of times you can have a great plan, but you still got to make the shots. And they made the shots. And Jones is on fire right now. I mean, he was, starting our game, he had 4 threes, and then I think he had 6 threes yesterday, and I think he made a bunch more today. So, to overcome a performance like that in an elimination game is pretty special.
Coach, any update on Kerr?
I mean, it's a sprained ankle of some kind. I have no idea the severity of it, or anything like that. But obviously, it's a quick turnaround, so it'll be tough. We'll just play it by ear.
Are you expecting him to be out for the rest of the tournament?
I'm going to talk to my trainer after this, and we'll see. I'm not making any of those calls right now.
Coach, could you talk about your decision down the stretch to have Ben on the bench with the last 3
Well,
minutes?
I mean, just, hey, we're a team, and Ben's a heck of a player. And, defensively, we had a lineup that I felt really good about, and so, at the end of the day, I got to make tough decisions sometimes. And we had a defensive unit out there that I felt best, and I felt like we're going to have to get stops to win the game. And, we did, but, then on offense, we subbed him back in and called Ben's number, and he delivered. So, I mean, that's what basketball's a team sport. And we luckily, some of the calls we made worked down the stretch.
This question's for Christian. Christian, you had a great game, 24 points. Do you feel like you're peaking at the right time right now, coming into March? Do you feel like you're playing your best brand of basketball?
I mean, I'm just taking what the defense gave me. They were switching everything, and we have the coach drew some plays. I just had to sleep, and I was open, so I was just playing. I just got to give credit to my teammate. They found me, so I'm just going to continue to play, and, whatever the defense do, I'm just going to play through it.
Both players, just obviously we don't know what's going to happen with Kerr, but just in general, how much does he mean to you guys, and how important is he to what you guys do?
I mean, Kerr means a lot. Means a lot to the team. He's a starting point guard, and he has a great impact on the team. And we play well when he's here. But whatever happens will happen. But we hope he's going to be back pretty soon because we need him.
Tommy, can you talk about Coloco and how he handled today's pressures and kind of got you through the second half?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, when teams are switching like that. The game gets really physical inside. And, a lot of times when you're a bigger guy playing against a smaller guy, the smaller guy might have some advantages, down low. So, he had to battle. And for him to go 10 of 12 with all that traffic in there, it shows how far he's come and how he handled it. He did a great job kind of slowing down, getting on balance, and, made some big free throws down the stretch too. So, I mean, I felt comfortable with our attack. I mean, I didn't think offense was our issue for the most part, but Christian being able to play against those switches like that was a really important piece to the puzzle today.
Yeah, just a little more on Spencer Jones, back-to-back career highs for him. Just what made him so difficult to stop defensively? Because you guys are obviously doing everything you could. So
well, I mean, we might have had a mistake here and there, but when a guy's that hot, there's contesting the shot, and there's not allowing somebody to have a shot. He probably slid over to that category, and we gave him a couple, and felt like contesting, felt like good defense. But he's got a quick trigger, and he's got a high shooting pocket, and he's tall. So you put those things together, he kind of can shoot right over the top of defenses, and not many guys can do that.
Adam Hill, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Coach, a little different scenario for you, but you kind of have a standing appointment each March to cut down a net here in Las Vegas. So how comfortable does it feel to be here, and then just what is this like?
Well, it's great. This for this group and for me, being a first-year head coach in this group, I think CeeLo probably played in conference tournament game a couple years ago.
One game.
And then Ben's never played in one. So we're a new group, experiencing a lot of things. So it was good to get tested today, and obviously Stanford gave us everything we want and then some. So I love this time of year. I love coaching in these games, and they mean a lot. And obviously you want to win, because if you don't win, you got to go home. So it's a position I'm comfortable to be in, and I can't wait to get out on that court tomorrow.
This question is for all of you, but particularly Ben. I mean, this is a neutral site, but it certainly felt like, and fans are calling it, McHale North. How much did the fan energy bring to you guys? Did you feel it on the court, and what was it like to play in this atmosphere?
I mean, I'd say it's pretty fun. Having a lot of fans coming to Vegas and cheering for us. When you make a big play, a lot of people, cheer your name. And I'd say it's pretty fun that, we feel at home in Vegas. So I'll just say it's a pretty good experience.
And I'll add to that. Someone told me, if we win today, wait till you see this place Friday night. So I can't wait to see what it looks like tomorrow.
Coach, I saw you were on Coach K's radio show. Just your thoughts on being a part of that and him complimenting your team.
I mean, it was an honor. The first thing I asked him is, how far down the line did your producer have to go to land on me, the Monday after your last game? So it was an honor to be on there. And, obviously he's a program that I have a ton of respect for, and he's a coach that's, really built college basketball into what it is today. And, I look forward to trying to continue to build on what he started.
Ben, was there anything in particular that Stanford was doing with their defense to try to keep you from being able to drive towards the basket and focus more on shooting outside?
I've noticed a little bit. They were a little bit more aggressive when I was driving to the paint. But I took advantage of it. I stayed away, and my teammates were able to drive to the paint and make plays. So I'm just say it was a little bit different, but I got the chance to involve my teammates in driving to the paint.
Coach Lloyd, Brenna Green, Chrome 2 News. The Gonzaga coaching tree this year has just had a phenomenal year, and I know the four of you were able to get together on Tuesday. Just what has it meant to you to have all four of you having the years that you're having?
Well, it's cool. I'm the little brother in the group. I was with those guys for all of them for a long time, and they're all kind of similar age, and I was here, 15 years younger or so. So, they've been great mentors to me, and more than that, our families are all, really close, and you're talking vacations and birthdays and weddings, whatever. We do all that stuff together. So I'm happy for those guys, and I know they're happy for me, but, there's no time to reminisce now. It's about, winning games and trying to get to the next one.
Coach, looking ahead to tomorrow, what do you think about both of those potential matchups? Is there a matchup that you would like to have, or are you just going to play whatever?
Obviously, I'm going to say they're both really good teams, and whichever one we play is going to be a hard-fought game. And, come on. I don't know. I respect both programs, and both of them, obviously played us tough. Colorado kind of gave it to us last time, and Oregon gave us everything. It was a game very much like today's, everything we needed. So a lot of respect for both programs, both coaches, and, whichever one, ends up winning today, it'll be an honor to play him in the semis.
Tommy, what's your kind of outlook on conference tournaments? Obviously, your seeding seems to be very secure for the next tournament, but you do have a young team just getting postseason experience. So.
Well, I think the media narrative is the seed is secure, and the coaching narrative is I really don't care. I think we'll be, get a decent seed, and the NCAA's thing on it is it's probably not secure. So, I think there's just a lot of speculation up there. So, hey, I'm a competitor, and I want to just win the next game. So I love these tournaments, and for me, I have had to recalibrate because I'm used to, being at Gonzaga for 22 years, being at home today, watching this game on TV, team resting, coaches kind of, tinkering with what's coming next, what do we need to work on. You almost get like a 4 or 5 day training camp with your team to kind of clean things up. So this is different, and I'm gonna, I'm going through it for the first time, and I'm gonna learn as much as I can.
Ben and Christian, I just wanted to you guys haven't had a whole lot of close games this year in general. The Oregon game a couple weeks ago, Wichita State here a long time ago. How did it feel to play down to the wire again in a game like this, and do you think that could help you?
I mean, we have a young team, so I think we need those kind of games just to get ready for what's next for us. And I think we did a pretty good job, just executing the game plan and following everything coach had taught us during the game. I think, like I said, we just need those kind of games, and luckily we won today, so we just got to prepare for tomorrow.
I mean, like Christian said, it's all about preparing for the next game after games, and just sticking to the plan and get the win.
Question for both Tommy and Ben. Just Harrison Ingram's performance, what made him so difficult to stop tonight? This was his first double-digit scoring performance since Oregon State, so he got going more tonight. Just talk about what he did well in this one.
Well, obviously he's a talented player. I mean, he's a McDonald's All-American, freshman of the year in the conference, and I thought he maybe had just been trending downwards a little bit, just maybe freshman wall or whatever reason, he kind of. But today he kind of came out. You saw he had a little bounce in his step, and I think he made a play or two early, and like their whole team rose to that occasion. I mean, they're spirited. I mean, their locker room wasn't too far from ours, and they were excited to play, excited at halftime, and and they're in the same hotel as us. I was in the elevator with a bunch of them today, and they're great kids, and like I said, high character coaches, high character program, and they gave a great effort today.
All right, last one.
Yeah, Tommy, you talked about your defense briefly. Are you concerned about the defense, one? And two, you think it's maybe a one-off that you guys just didn't play to your expectation?
Well, I mean, I'm going to give them some credit. I mean, they made some shots, maybe some shots normally you would live with, but then they started making enough with them, so we had to make some adjustments in our coverages, and that's how these games go. It's single elimination game. It's not the NBA where it's 1 of 82, and they just make them today, and well, we'll get them next time. It's just a make or miss deal. And you can't coach like that in these, because these are, these games mean a lot, and I want to make sure I'm giving these guys every opportunity possible to come out on top. And so, our defense has been great all year. It has been far from perfect, and we'll get back and watch the film and ratchet it down, and hopefully, the ball will bounce our way a little bit tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
And you can take the water with you too.
Hey, you guys, give these to the green team.